Samuel.
Yes? What is it? Did you call me?
No, I did not call you. Go back to sleep.
Samuel.
Here I am, for you called me.
I did not call you, my son. Lie down again.
Samuel.
Here I am, for you did call me.
Son, I believe that you may be hearing the voice of God. If he calls to you again, say, "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening."
Samuel.
Speak, Lord. Your servant is listening.
I am about to do something in Israel that will make the ears of all who hear it tingle. I am going to carry out all my threats against Eli and his family from beginning to end.
Hi everyone, nice to see you. As you see, I'm in my jammies today. You ever been invited to a pajama party? What was your favourite part, I wonder? Was it the games that you played, the board games? Maybe you had a pillow fight? And was it exciting just to be with your friends and talk and play and have some snacks, no doubt, and maybe watching some movies too? Do you remember the most unusual sleepover that you've ever had when something unusual happened? Maybe you do. But if you don't, I've got one I can tell you about. It happened to a boy just your age, and his name was Samuel. And you'll never guess where he had a sleepover. No, you won't guess. It was a temple. It's like a church, a place where Jewish people went to worship God. Yeah, and the person he stayed with was a priest called Eli. So one night, Samuel was sleeping when he heard someone call his name. And he got up and he ran to Eli. And Samuel said, "Here I am." He said to Eli. Eli said, "I didn't call you. Go back to bed." So Samuel went back to bed. And he went back to sleep. And again the Lord called Samuel. "Samuel, Samuel." Oh, so Samuel jumped out of bed and went to Eli. And he said, "Here I am." Eli said, "Well, I didn't call you. Go back to bed." Okay. And then Samuel went to sleep. When God called him a third time, and he said, Samuel, Samuel. And Samuel got up and went to Eli. And Samuel said, you've guessed it, here I am. And Eli said, Eli realised it was God that was calling Samuel. And he told Samuel to go and lie down and he said, if God calls you again, you're to say, speak, Lord, your servant is listening. Okay, said Samuel, and he went off to bed. And he went to sleep. You've guessed it, yes. And then God said, Samuel, Samuel. And when Samuel woke up, he said, speak, Lord, for your servant is listening, just as Eli had told him to. And God spoke to Samuel and told him many things that would happen very soon. And God spoke to Samuel and was able to use him even though he was a little boy. Maybe you thought you must wait till you are older for God to speak to you. That is simply not true. You are never too young to do something for God. Never. And so Samuel did great things during his life for the Lord. However, he began serving God doing smaller tasks, sometimes unnoticed by anybody else. And as Samuel proved himself to be good at doing small things, God trusted him to do greater work when he got older. And the people trusted Samuel when he grew up as a faithful leader. He demonstrated love and honour and respect for God and his people. And so God was able to use Samuel even though he was a young boy, and just because Samuel was ready to listen. Listening can sometimes be the hardest thing to do, especially if there's so many other exciting things to do around us. But if we are listening to God and trying to follow his guidance, as Samuel did, lots more exciting and amazing things will happen in our lives.
Hi everyone, so today's science experience called Balloon Rocket. Sounds exciting, isn't it? So all what you need is string, straw, sticky tape and balloon. First of all, thread the string through the straw, inflate the balloon and twist the open end, or you can secure it by using a clothespin. So the next you need to tape the inflated balloon to the straw and also attach the end of the string to the walls or chairs, but it must be really tight. And next, remove clothespin from the balloon and let your rocket fly. So remember, when we listen God, we not just will go in the right direction, God also will give us a power to go and experience an amazing things in our journey with Him. And the golden verse for today is from 1 Samuel chapter 3 verse 9. Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.
Oh, God loves me, hey, hey. God loves you, hey, hey. God loves us, hey, hey. God loves you, yeah, yeah. God loves me, hey, hey. God loves you,